Hi, and welcome to episode number 32 of the Woodwind Doubling channel. Today it's my setup of instruments for Guys and Dolls. This is another in the series of prepping for the show. And as you can see, I've got my bassoon, bass clarinet, and baritone all set out here. Now, the way I normally put it on the show, I'm being very careful here because I have various cameras attached. It's a multi-camera experiment today, so who knows how that's going to turn out. I suppose you'll see in the end. So Jupiter baritone with the Yanagasawa hard rubber mouthpiece over here, and also a Leger signature reed on that, and it's on a sax rack stand, and it's to my right side. I've also got my bass clarinet over here on my right, the Kessler bass clarinet, again with the Leger signature reed on it, and that's a Grabner mouthpiece. There's a couple interesting passages as I've been looking at the show book so far that involve some rapid things down around D, E flat, and F. And with bass clarinets, some bass clarinets have different implementation of the fingering system here. With this one, it means either you've got to go D with your left hand with the right hand E flat held down and then swap off to the F, or you can have the E flat and F prepared and have the D with the thumb. That's a little more challenging in some ways because it's working a little bit opposite of the way you expect it to. It's something I got to work on in the next little week and a half or so. That's on a K&M stand. I've also got my Fox Model 3 bassoon with the wink leg hook, Leger bassoon reed, and the bassoon cam in place. Lovely slur I've got to do from middle A flat to the top A flat. Still trying to decide on what fingering works best for that. Now, some people would probably question the wisdom of putting my bassoon on my left side when the bassoon seems to want to come in from the right. Well, the baritone of necessity has to be on the right. You're not going to want to haul this over your body. The bass clarinet could go either way because really I'm going to play it on the peg most of the time, and it's just a matter of pull it out, do that. There are some quick bassoon or bass clarinet to baritone sax changes in this show, such that I may want to have the baritone playable on stand leaning over and then just reach to get the bass clarinet. And I can even keep the bass clarinet's peg in the bottom of the stand, and that's a helpful thing. As far as the bassoon over here, because it's coming on a leg hook, I've got to get it over my leg anyways. Obviously, having all three instruments on the right would just be crazy. Be bumping into things all the time. So, bassoon goes on the left. There's plenty of bassoon on the show. It's not that there's not much of it, but I am fairly used to swapping it across the body now and making that change fairly readily. So there you go. There's the physical position of the instruments. Leger's probably on everything right now, just because it makes life so much easier swapping around. You really don't want to be worrying about cane and things like that in the middle of a show, and works well idiomatically in terms of the sound quality produced. So next time we're going to delve a little bit into some of the actual material on the show and see what that looks like, and probably also going to be doing some episodes really soon on some other of my instrument setups, say things like E flat clarinet and piccolo, and I promised you a while back I'd do my oboe and English horn. Those are coming, don't worry. And I'm going to see what I can do with editing together all the footage from my various cameras, including I've got 2 Canon video cameras and 3 GoPros right now, and I can also use my DSLR and do a 6-camera setup, and theoretically I can edit all that in the software I'm using. And if you want to know about that, just message me and let me know, and maybe we'll do a little behind the scenes thing on how this all comes together. Anyways, till next time, this is Merlin Williams and the Woodwind Doubling channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching.